So late last week, we learned that Kotaku's editor-in-chief had stepped down because they wanted to focus on video games and video game guides. But the editor said, no, we need to focus on politics because that's all they have. They don't play video games. They don't even write their own video game guides. They run around to other websites, and whoever did it first gets ripped off. Of which all the game sites do this. They all do it. Not a single one of it is innocent. They all copy each other's guides and just spam them out as much as they can. But the fact that Kotaku is needing to go back to making video games guide shows up how bad the issue is that politics is being injected into video games and absolutely nobody wants it. It has gotten so bad that the people screeching about how much they want politics in video games showed up at the GDC to do this. Just screeching, absolute screeching from outside. They couldn't even get in. They got stuck outside because nobody wants them there. Absolutely nobody. But going back to Kotaku, staff at the site will be expected to create 50 guides a week. 50 guides a week. They were absolutely just trying to get everybody to quit. I don't think there's teams that big anymore because everybody else has quit. And all that's left at Kotaku is the absolute weirdos trying to push politics into everything. But here we go. Jen Glennon, who took over as an editor-in-chief at Kotaku in October, resigned Thursday in a resignation letter seen by Aftermath. Glennon says that she made this choice due to the management's team's decision to deprioritize news in favor of guides. Glennon is the second editor-in-chief of Kotaku since Steven Toledo's departure in 2021. Following Patricia Hernandez, who was fired in August 2023, founder Riley McLeod functioned as interim director-in-chief prior to Hernandez's hiring. After careful consideration, I have concluded that the current management structure and decision-making processes at GO Media are not aligned with my values and goals for Kotaku, which is nothing but to spread propaganda. Glennon wrote in the letter of resignation, which was addressed to GO Media executives Jim Spanfeller and Leah Goldman. I firmly believe that the decision to invert Kotaku's editorial strategy to deprioritize news in favor of guides is fundamentally misguided given the current infrastructure of the site. How dare they, Kotaku, what was supposed to be a video games journalism site, cover video games with it's all about the message. It's all about the message for them. They have to send the message that everybody's a bigot if you don't support the transgender feminism, whatever the hell they're calling it nowadays. This decision is directly contradicted by months of traffic data and shows an astonishing disregard for livelihoods of the remaining writers and editors who work here. But nobody's supporting you. Everybody's demanding video game guides. Like, I often use Dexerto because they actually put out a lot of video game guides. It's actually kind of hard to get through their game section. I mean, they are still absolutely cranking out Baldur's Gate 3 guides, which, fantastic. I want real gaming news, but I think that's gone the way of the dinosaur, right? The magazines used to be fun because you'd get the magazine, you'd read it monthly, you'd see what's coming out, you'd hang on to it, you'd show it off to all your friends. The internet is so big now, you don't need to rely on massive companies to get you news on video games. You can have a shitty phone and hop on YouTube and just video games. video games coming out this year, video games coming out this month. The only thing you really need these game sites for anymore is guides, and even then, they just point you to someone else's video. Like, these companies are dying, and I'm glad they are, because they've turned into absolute cesspools who want to prioritize the message from the woke weirdos. But that's them. They want to stand outside GDC screeching. If you watch the video, some of you may be listening. It's not more than 50 people. There's a bunch of people standing around staring at them because they're watching these absolute weirdos into the sky outside a video game convention. Games journalism is dead, and I can't support it. I can't help but support it. Kill video games journalism. But guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And make sure you check out my live streams on Sunday so you can catch all the action live. But until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.